Now we're continuing our coverage of the cluster of storms that came across northern Ohio tonight, going all the way from Toledo to Cleveland. Let's go to Kaylee Marintet now, who joins us in Oak Harbor for more severe weather coverage. Kaylee, what can you tell us about what you saw tonight? When did you get out to Oak Harbor area? Was it after things calmed down a bit, or is it still active?
Things had calmed down quite a bit, Dan, when we got here. There was really just a few streets that we saw the most significant damage. That included downed trees on homes and a lot of down power lines. A lot of the streets you can't get through because the power lines are down. There was even someone from Border Control here making sure that people don't go down these streets where power lines are still down and may still be active. You can see some of the damage here in some of the fields. It's kind of hard to see because it is dark. We are in a field here. But a lot of the damage came from a dairy farm that was actually over here. We came over here because we saw so many trucks and cars lined up on the street. And when we came to talk to people, they said that a dairy farm that had about 400 cows in it had collapsed, and they were coming here to try to help them wrangle in the cows because they were all scattered all over the field. Now, we went to a barn over here where there was a few dozen, but apparently there's still around 180 cows missing from this dairy farm. So they're scattered throughout the woods. I went and spoke with the people that live at the house and they own the farm. They said it's pretty much a total loss. And I spoke with a teenager that spoke there, and she said that she was in the house and she looked and saw the funnel cloud coming down into the field, and that's when she ran into the basement. Thankfully, they are all safe, but we're going to stay put here and see what else we can hear. But reporting live from Oak Harbor, Kaylee Marintet, WTOL 11.
Kaylee, thank you. Now we continue our coverage here in studio. Matt Willoughby joined us in studio, and viewers sent in lots of pictures and videos. In fact, we have to thank them for that because during our live coverage from 6:15 to after 8 o'clock, we were just trying to feed as many as we could on air. What have they sent in tonight?
Yeah, it definitely gave us a bit of a viewpoint to what we are looking out there. But here's a picture of Oak Harbor, pretty much a funnel cloud out there that you can tell. And this is from Blake Lloyd in a Point Place. You can definitely tell it coming down. And of course, one of the most stunning videos here is where we can see a little bit of that debris getting flown up in the air. Watch this. You see that roof coming off that building right there. You can definitely see right there as when you can see the roof coming off the building, and that's definitely some debris just flying in the air right there as we look at this video right here. Incredible damage to that building right there, at least for that video, of course. And we have even more viewer pictures and videos out there. And this is another one as we look of some hail that we're even seeing. And you can definitely tell as it come down, it looks like some dime-sized hail out there. And we saw many reports of even tennis ball hail as well as we've gone throughout this afternoon and evening hours. There's been tons of video being sent in, and you can also continue to send that video in as we look at this one from Maria in Tiffin. And also this last one right here, this is from Cedar Point. You can tell from Cody, there's lightning from Cedar Point. Like I said, this is from Cody Seeger. You can definitely tell we saw up to 160 lightning strikes within this storm at one point, even up to 200. So it was definitely a storm. You even saw some severe thunderstorm warnings out there. And this was definitely a system that was a dangerous one. And we'll be picking up the pieces as we go throughout the next couple of weeks. So we'll send it back over to you, Dan.
All right, thank you. We continue our breaking news coverage of the storm damage throughout the area. We want to check back in with Chase Bachman over in Oregon. Chase, when this all came through there, you were pretty quick to get out to Oregon. Did you see something on your own, or basically just getting follow-up and a lot of damage?
Basically just following up on a lot of damage, Dan. When we got down here on Bayshore Road, we were kind of driving down and back and forth, just kind of getting a sense of the scene. A lot of people outside of their homes, outside raking up leaves, branches, trying to pick up branches, large branches. A lot of people out with chainsaws trying to break up branches just to try to get them collected off their roof, out of their yards, just to try to make piles of some of the debris that had fallen into their yards. It's pretty calm right now. You can still see some of the damage here. You can see some of the down branches right there. So you can see that right over my shoulder. I'm going to switch over here, and you can see on that end, those are the electrical crews down there still working to get some of those lines back up. That's been the challenge right now, going all up and down Bayshore Road, but the entire area has just been scattered with branches. We talked with one woman who saw tons of tree damage down at the VFW, and it's just been all throughout this neighborhood. Reporting live in Oregon, Chase Bachman, WTOL 11 on Fox 36. Dan.
Chase, you make a great point. You know, this happened in the early evening, but tomorrow morning after the sun comes up and we get a little bit better picture of what kind of really damage we had, and also areas that no one noticed until daybreak tomorrow.